Hello guys, welcome to the third lecture of the technical writing course. In this video, I'll be showing you some technical articles, some good technical articles that you will like, and we'll see that how these articles are good, how these articles are reaching out to people a lot. Okay, so this is the first blog on Gizmodo, and it's about the Android 10 preview, like how's the Android 10 that's coming in a few months. So yeah, uh, the author has started with an image, and that was my first point in the last video that you got to add an image at the top. It's like the basic of basic. So it's a very good image, and any reader, for example me, I find this blog very good because the photo is very good. So yeah, I'll think that this article may be good. So let's read it. Okay, and now in the article the author has given some links about the Android till beta, the materials, and it's a good thing. Like, yeah, so to make the blog more informative, he or she has provided links, and that's a very good thing. The read more, you can go to these links and check more about Android 12. One more image, some good images that make the blog very good. A very informative blog, a lot of links, so that the reader who's coming, who's like someone who wants to see that should I upgrade to Android 12 or not, he or she may read this blog, go to all these links, and then decide that she wants to upgrade to Android or she wants to use any other OS. So that's what makes this blogs perfect. And it's a newsletter link. It's an option, you provide a newsletter link or not. Most of the authors do it. Some of those do. So the next blog is on Medium. Medium is a very popular website for uploading your articles, and this is published in Git Connected. Yeah, so Medium has this one thing that there are many, like suppose I am a writer, and I wrote one a blog or article, or an article. So now I can do that. I can publish that article in a publication to get more and more views, or I can publish the article on my own. So the difference is only that most of the people follow only one person, that particular person, or most of the people follow that publication. So it's up to you. You have to publish in a publication, or you have to publish yourself. So it's your choice. I always publish in a publication because I don't have any followers. So I got all my followers and views and money the publication, from the publications only. So this is about data structure algorithm. It's about coding and something, and see, very beautiful image. And the author has also given credits. It's very important on sites like Medium that you give credits for every photo or every thing you write in your article, because there may be some copyright issues and Medium doesn't like that. So yeah, this is a very informative blog too. He or she has bolded some important points. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the last blog. That never write plain code. Always take screenshot of your code from the code editor, or use GitHub Gist. I'll tell you about it after one or two blogs. So yeah, this is a good way to show your code. No, plain code is only boring. It doesn't excite anyone. Yeah, and see, uh the author has like this stuff that like this topic. DSA helps you to pass top tech interviews easily. DSA will guide you to become a computer scientist. So the author has covered various areas, like how this topic helps you in different ways, like, and he or she has divided it into topics, not into paragraphs but into topics, and that's a very good way. And conclusion, yes, conclusion is a very important thing. Like, conclusion is you summarize your whole article or whole blog in small 2 to 3 lines or one paragraph, that whatever you explained in your blog, just write it in 2 or 3 lines, so that you can sign off and say like thank you, you can try this on your own and this and that. That's what the author had done. And this is, I guess it's a YouTube channel or something, and he or she added a link, and yeah, the newsletter, like most of the writers do it. Okay, so going to the next blog, it's about Python 3.10, and yes, again, no plain code, only the code updated by GitHub Gist. Yes, this is hosted on GitHub Gist. You can go on gist.github.com, and you can try writing some code and then copy the link of the code and then paste it in your article, and you will get this type of interface. Not exactly like this. I think this author have used something else, but you will get a perfect image of your code. Again, plain code is very boring. See, the author has some embedded links in his article. That's very good. See, the image is very beautiful. So any reader who's come to read this blog will find this image very good and will want to read the whole blog. Yeah, so many codes, and see this images of his or her code, and it looks very beautiful and very clean. So yeah, if it was me that wants to know about Python 3.10, I'll find this very good and very informative, and I would just appreciate him or her for the images of the code. Like, it's very good, very beautiful. Yeah, yeah, and this is, you can also write your code in this like bold type thing. On Medium, it's enabled by Control plus Alt plus six or F6. I don't remember, but I will show you how to write articles on Medium specifically because I use it too in some other video, and I'll tell you how to like embed images, embed links, add code to your blogs, how to do that. Don't worry. And at last, yeah, he has summarized what he has talked about in the blog and then said thank you. That's a good way to end your article. And some of my blogs now, my two blogs that I've reached out to people a lot, like 30,000, views. Now, I'm not bragging, but just showing that how did I got that. So there's again, the code is uploaded by GitHub, just not plain code. Okay, an image at the top, all the points that I covered in the last slide, the links, so that the reader who is reading that can explore more than what I have explained him. And I always do this kind of thing, signing off in all my articles. Like, you see this signing off in all my articles, that in the last of the blog I write a topic signing off, and I summarize my whole article in 2 to 3 lines, and then this is the same line I use in all my blog. That's all for this blog. In case of any query, you can comment on this blog or mail me. And that's, yeah, and that's, you should do it. Like, if any reader has some query or he or she is not able to follow your blog, so he or she can easily contact you. So that's why I provide my email ID always. And this is, and this too, the screen in this I've used screenshots of my blog, sorry, my Jupyter Lab. I was trying to explain why Jupyter Lab is so famous and why you should switch it from notebook to lab. If you don't know about this, no need to worry about it. I'm just telling you why I took the screenshot, because I was trying to take the screenshot of the software. I was not trying to take the screenshot of the code. If I wanted to embed the code, I would have just used an uh, GitHub Gist. Yeah, so yeah, screenshots. Again, the conclusion. So you got to follow all the points that I covered in the last slide. They are very important. I followed only those, and I've got like a bit of a success on Medium. In the next video, I'll tell you how to write blogs on medium.com specifically, because yeah, I already told you that the Medium is my favorite blog website. So yeah, we'll see how to write articles on Medium. So thank you. We'll see you in the next lecture.